Yeah, we're live.
We're live. Piggy.
Don't touch the fence.
Don't touch the fence. That'll hurt.
Look at the roof.
I don't know what's up with that.
There's a rooster. You see him over there? Over that way. Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Look at this guy. He's sitting on top of everybody else. Laying on top of everyone.
Yep, that's what he's doing.
The herd pigs.
It's amazing what they did in such a short time.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's people starting to come in and we're burning daylight, so you gotta quit playing.
All right, come on.
Oh, you're holding my hand like you love me and stuff.
Like I love you and stuff.
Like you love me and stuff. Okay, guys, so we got some exciting news. Now, a couple of y'all have probably been here, visited, and we kind of showed it to you. But we wanted to give it a little bit of time to make sure that it wasn't a fluke.
Hey guys.
Piggies.
Piggy.
All right, be careful. Don't slip on the sweet gumballs, my love.
You know I will too. That
So,
was great for a
you need to
video.
get your phone out.
I don't have it.
Oh, because I can't see the comments on the selfie stick.
Oh.
Can you see the comments?
No, you're gonna have to bring it closer.
Closer, because we're old.
Hello everyone. Boo, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. So,
There's gotta be a way to make that bigger.
that's what they all say. And so, we're taking you guys out here. Right now, we're walking across our dam. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Hi,
Turn it that
everybody.
way. Turn it that way so that people see. There's the pond.
There's the pond. And so, we're walking out here. We're trying to beat, excuse me, allergies. That's going to be gross in a second. But, okay, can you guys hear us okay? I want to make sure about that real quick. Can somebody give me like a big emoji thumbs up that you can hear us? To let me know, please. Okay, April says yes. All right, are you going to? So, we are headed that way. So, this is kind of cool on a selfie stick. I'm like, I'm on a selfie stick. I'm on a selfie stick. What's the matter? Hello, you wanna open up? I'm not that fat.
No, the fence is hanging down on the gate.
Oh, you ain't gotta do all that. We ain't gonna.
Look, the one time that I don't do it will be the time that they
That's
get
right.
out.
Mama grows, mama grows. She talking about where did wise Jason go? All I see is a bald face. This is
Baby
Jason
face.
2.0. So,
We're
excuse me.
racing the clock.
We're kind of racing the
On
clock here.
full bellies.
And, whew, I gotta pee.
But you're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
Yes.
So,
Whoa.
kind of racing the clock to bring this to you.
This is Baby Bear Homestead.
Huh?
It says this is Baby Bear Homestead.
Baby Bear Homestead.
Yeah.
This is a whole lot of clover.
Yes, I'm excited. That's all thanks to Ladessa.
Yep.
Every time she would walk out here, she would pick up the seed heads and then she would like spread them around while she was walking. And after 5 years of doing that, we have clover everywhere.
Clover for days.
And they love it, so they being the cows and the sheep. So,
Cows and the sheep and the sheep and the cows and the cows.
oh, Lordy.
So, we got a little bit of a walk. So, we got to fill this walking time with random facts. Random fact number one about our property. When we first bought it, the grass and the weeds were so high, I could not see my son when I was out bush hogging it.
Yep. Of course, he was a lot shorter back then, but Still pretty rough. And back here was really, really high too.
Yeah, back here was stupid high.
Yeah. It took them a while to eat it down. Especially when we only had a couple cows on here first.
Yeah.
It wasn't until we put the pigs on here that it really...
Speaking of cows, we're coming up on cows. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little cowies. But Mom over there sprinting.
Look, I can see the sun. It's coming down over the horizon there.
Here comes the sun. Mama T. I think that's Mama T. It looks like her thing. No, it was Fiona.
We're going to come closer for a second. No, Teresa Threadgill. And April. He's telling her, whoop, that's a big old pile of poop. You were waiting for me to step in it too.
I sure was.
You were like, did you hear him? He got real quiet.
Look.
I love seeing that. So we're watching a hawk get chased off by crows.
Turn it around. He's coming back around. Turn the camera around.
I don't know how you do that. I don't know if you can see that.
Where are they
Where
at?
are they at?
Oh, right there they are.
Yeah, you can't see them.
You can hardly see them, but they are on his butt, boy.
It's one thing I love to see. Everybody gets so upset about hawks, but every once in a while, if you pay attention,
Yep.
you'll see a couple of crow go after.
Okay, this is the very back part of our land. Almost about as back as far as you can go. Those of you that have been around a while, this is where a lot of my deer hunting videos are. Oh, look at this little bird. What's that, a Carolina wren?
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is where I do a lot of my deer hunting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming up on the cows.
Is it back here or is it over
Yeah,
there?
it's back there.
Okay. Straight back we go.
Straight
We
back
get to
we
see
go.
the sheep that haven't been sheared yet.
Yeah, they're gonna get sheared this weekend because he's off this weekend, right?
Yes.
But that's a video. We're gonna be shearing sheep. So that video is gonna be coming. I haven't
It's
made up my
gonna be
mind, a video or a live stream.
How not to.
No, Blaze is pretty good at it.
He is, but the problem is equipment. It always goes back to nothing's impossible if you have the right tools.
That's true, but I think because the guy that was supposed to shear him the year before last stood us up, that was 2 years of growth Blaze had to shear off last year.
That's true.
So
Well, hello there, guys.
Calf Pal in the house.
She
Hey,
is
Cat Pal.
massive.
Say what's up to everybody on YouTube. No? Okay.
She
Calf
looks
Pal.
good. Daisy
There's
looks
Daisy.
good. Hey, Daisy.
Hi, Daisy.
Hey, Freckles.
There's Freckles. There's the calves. And Delma. There's a calf, there's a calf, there's a cow's butt. What? You think? Yeah, those are our cows. Daisy's our old mama. And she is the mama of Calf Pal and Delma. We have milked Daisy in the past. That was a bottle fed calf. That's Harry Potter over there, not the one looking at. See, this is Delma. Say hi, Delma. That's Harry Potter, the black and white one there. That's Socks, right there. That's Ferdinand. And what's the other one? What's the other one's name?
Which one?
The other black one.
Angus?
That's Angus.
Yeah, there's Angus.
Ferdinand socks.
Socks.
Look what he's doing.
He's loving on her.
I think they made a marriage. Cow marriage. Cow love. Whoop whoop. Cow love. Did you get some cow love too? Oh, it's gonna be like that. Cow butt. Confused look on Robin's face. Watch out, Socks. So, the whole reason why we jumped on live was because we got crazy excited. Didn't get the video out done for today. And so I said, well, let's just show them why we got all kinds of excited. Now, as a lot of you guys know, we set out a bunch of swarm traps for honeybees. And we seen a lot of, like as soon as we put them out, we had activity in all of them. And then we went to the shindig and came back. And then we didn't have really any activity in any of them. Well, for the last week, this one has been full. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. We have caught our very first swarm of honeybees.
Do you ever get bees from the water meter in your town?
Nope.
No.
And there they are.
Yep.
How stinking cool is that? Now, we've just got to figure out where we're going to move our hives to, so that way we don't lose them again next year. What's got your attention? So we are super excited. Wanted to just jump on here and share it with you guys if I don't break my neck. And we're both crazy excited because we were stressing about it. Because honey on our homestead is majorly important.
There are a lot of beauty berries coming up.
Beauty berry?
That's the one where it has those really, really purple like the little berries.
And what can they be used for?
I don't remember. I just know they're important. I want to say it's an insect repellent.
That's also the one you can dye the clothes with, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I know we got a lot of it.
So right here in this area, last year during deer season, right in here, whoop, mama head, right in this area, I was down in that bottom, way over there. All the leaves were off the trees. I had a wild turkey come land right around in here and walk off that way. Right over in that vicinity, LaDessa and I were sitting in that big tree right there, and a big old fat boar coon come out from back there, and he walked right over here to these dewberry bushes and was trying to scrounge some last little bit of dewberries and stuff. Isn't she beautiful, y'all? Just look at her. She's so pretty.
Lots of wild strawberries.
Wild strawberry, show 'em. Oop, wild strawberry.
They don't really have a lot of flavor, but they're everywhere.
They don't have any flavor.
Like if we look over here, look at all this.
Hold on, let me turn it back.
If we turned the pigs loose back here, I mean, they would have a field day with that.
How many hives do we have? Well, right now we don't have any We caught that one swarm. We lost all of our hives last year, and it was my fault. My fault. I did it. We don't get wet winters. We don't. But we did this last year, and I did not prepare the hives for any type of moisture control, and they left.
You're not going to show off for everybody right now?
This guy's just in his cud over here, just chewing. Just hanging out and chew land.
Just closer, dude. You just want my hand. You still think you're a bottle baby. You still think you're a bottle baby. You still think you're a bottle baby. No, I'm not going to let you bite my hand off. Nope, can't do it. Nope, you hurt when you do that. Nope, that hurts when you do that. Nope, you can't do it. You can clean my hand off, though. That's a good boy.
She babies these animals.
That's a good boy. It's a good boy.
She babies them.
You know what? A happy cow is a tasty cow. Yes, you're happy, aren't you?
No, watch this. They hate me. Absolutely hates my guts.
That's because you and I, for the most part, were not the ones feeding them. But I got to feed them every once in a while. You were usually milking.
Yep.
You cannot eat my hand. It doesn't work that way. No silly monkey. Silly monkey. You silly monkey. Silly monkey.
So, what is Harry doing over there?
All by himself.
Harry.
I don't know. No. Back up. No more playtime. Stop. Don't make me punch you in the head. Back up. Go.
What's the matter, Harry? Ooh, I like to see those eyes all pink like that. Man, you are looking good, Harry. Everybody, that's Harry Potter.
Out.
Huh?
They're finally filling out.
Yep.
We were a little concerned with them being bottle babies. They got pulled off with it.
Yep, he pulled them way too quick. So, whoop.
So it's taking them longer to grow.
Okay, guys, so we're on our walk back. So if you guys want to ask any questions, feel free to ask away.
Hey, Delma.
And if we see something else cool, we'll flip the camera back around, but it's just cows. Cows and sheep.
You got a healthy belly there, sweetheart.
Now, cows, dairy cows, they can be tricky to be able to tell when they're preggo. There's a little trick. A lot of people like to look when they're bagged, you know, and sometimes their bags will get super full, but sometimes they won't. But sometimes you'll start to see the calf, because their bags usually don't get full until right before they're ready to calf. They'll start filling up. About 6-7 months, you'll really start to see them fill. But like, look at Daisy for a second, head on. Okay. Now you see how her one side is bulging out. Oh, well, it was. Hold on, she got an itch. And now it's not doing it.
Yeah, it is. This side right here. Let's see, earlier it was that side.
Yeah. But you see, if you look on and you see how her left side is bulged out a little bit more than the right side, well, that's her rumen. That's how she digests all that grass and stuff that she's eating right now. So the ditty is, the saying is, left is lunch, right is baby. So if you see the bulge, when you're looking at her straight on, and she bulges, there's a big huge bulge out to the right, that usually means She's preggo, and
It's just me.
she's going to have a calf. Look at these two little lovebirds. Two little lovebirds. So left is lunch, right is baby.
That's with the goats. We don't know if that's the same with cows.
Remember that
We
with
think
cows.
it's the same.
So
She's a lot wider than I'm comfortable with.
that just means she's fat. She always stresses out about this. Do you have the option to have them scanned? Nope. I don't, because one, I don't know a vet around here that does it, and two, it's like crazy expensive around here to have them done. So just got to go back to how Laura Ingalls done it. So your dairy calf is preggo. No, not the dairy calf. That's a dairy cow. And I'm thinking that she probably is. We've had Freckles now about what, a month?
No, a couple months now.
I have to look back at the video.
Hey, Freckles. Hey, buddy.
Got him after the shindig. Right?
I don't remember.
And I think it's only been about a month. So hopefully when he got here, and they're busy. So that's a shame. I can get a scanner. Will you milk her after calving? Yes, we will milk her. We have we used to do it by hand, but then we saved up the money and we purchased a milking machine.
And then she went out of milk.
And the milking machine gets all 4 teats milked in about 5 minutes.
It's not long. It takes longer to sanitize the machine than it does to actually milk her.
Yep. And then then we get to have fresh milk, butter, cream, whipping cream, all the good stuff. There is nothing better. Look, I used to be, if you're part of the Big Bear Weight Loss Challenge, then you know some of my confessions when I can, that one of my weaknesses is movie style popcorn. When you go to the movies, that popcorn, there's something, it has its own unique taste to it, and
That's what a heart attack tastes like.
it's just great. But until you have popcorn with raw butter, let's say in the field. Yes, we bring her in. We have a little milking shed that she'll go to. We got to rebuild it. I don't like the way it is. So we're going to rebuild it. We got about 9 months.
We got to make it a lot more sturdy.
Okay, sorry. But yeah, it needs to be made a lot more, like Rob was saying, a lot more sturdy. Get over here.
Because we're going to have more than one cow to milk.
Yeah. So, at the peak when Daisy's freshening, we're getting anywhere from 3 to 5 gallons of milk a day, just from her. So,
And that sounds like a lot, but it's not a whole lot compared to if we were pushing her full of grain. But since we don't see the point in pushing her full of grain, we basically give her just enough to keep her head down while we're milking her, while we're setting her up. So we on a good day after she's freshening, we'll probably only get about 2 to 3 gallons, but we make the 5 mark when she's freshening. But for the most part, it'll be between 2 and 3 gallons a day. Because what ends up happening, you milk twice, and the first one, we use I don't know how many people in here have done milking, but the best way that we found to be able to harvest the cream is we get the slimline containers that you can put inside the refrigerator. You normally put water in, but we put milk in them. And then what happens is the cream rises all the way up to the top, and then there's a spigot on the bottom, and you open the spigot up and let all of the milk come out, and then the cream stays at the top. And then you can use the cream for making butter and ice cream and heavy whipping cream and all that. I love you too. So that's the best way that we've found to be able to do it. Do you guys have ticks here? Yes, we do. We'll have to check each other for ticks later.
Yes. My favorite thing about the summer.
LaDessa came in with one stuck on her head, like right here the other day. So we had to get
It was bigger
off
than
of
she
her.
was.
Yeah, which is saying something. All right.
You want me to take it now?
I got it.
Ooh, that's a big honking grasshopper.
Where is he? Oh, that is a big. That's not a grasshopper. What is that? Big old something. Whoop, whoop, whoop! He's right there. He's a flyer. He's just flying with you. Kick him. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's see. I use chipotle. Oh yeah, you can use hot chocolate with like cayenne or chipotle peppers. Really good. What's the day temperature there right now? Ooh,
We're probably in
70s.
the 80s. At the heat of the day?
No, this is right now.
Oh, right now?
Probably in the 70s.
Yeah, we're probably about 73, 75.
The wind's blowing and the sun's going down, so the temperature will drop a little bit. And one thing, sometimes we cover, sometimes we don't when we're talking. When we're walking out here, we're not just checking on the bees or checking on. Is it really that cool, April? April said 62.
I don't feel like this.
No, it feels warmer than that. But one thing that we do when we come out here, at least what I'm doing, is I'm checking for things that are growing in the ground. You'll see a lot of times I'm walking with my head down, and it's because I'm looking to see what's growing in the pasture. And obviously right now we have a lot of grass and a lot of clover.
And we're getting a lot of that nasty,
But
that stupid one right there.
yes, we're starting to get thistle.
No, that's not thistle.
Yes, it is.
This is not thistle.
Oh, that's nightshade. Yeah.
It's a type of nightshade, but I don't know.
Isn't that the
Stinging
horse nettle or something
Horse
like
nettle,
that?
stinging nettle.
I think it's horse nettle.
Something like that. It's not dangerous to the
All right,
cows.
read what she says. They gotta go. So,
Go dogs.
but we do have. Here's all the thistle. There's plenty of it.
Yeah, there's some thistle.
So that right there is thistle. And what he's talking about is this right here. It'll get little berries on it. If I remember correctly, I think it's called horse nettle. I could be wrong. I feel like I looked it up last year, but we got a lot of it. Yeah.
Clover, we don't have as much as we used to. The clover and some of the grass is starting to choke it out.
Yeah.
I think because
And
we have so
then-
much clover.
And then I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's wild fennel.
You know. You can put that in salty.
So I'm just looking to see what kind of, calling for a dusting of snow in the morning. Are you serious?
Where?
Josh. Good gosh.
I hope you ain't got your tomatoes out yet.
If so, you better put something over them.
In a heat lamp.
Yeah. So we're just kind of, yes, it's a wild fennel. It's a little bit different. It's not, it doesn't have exactly the same smell, but that's what it is. It's a wild fennel. And we have a couple of seed heads on some grass, so that's good. Yeah, see? So that's it right there. And it's, yeah, so That's wild fennel. Used to play with it as a kid, yeah. We don't have as much thistle as we used to have.
No, because look, what had happened
What
was
had happened was
because Odessa was spreading the clover.
mm-hmm.
The clover sprouts earlier.
I was gonna see if I could show you. Look at this and see. Do you see? You can't help but see all the white. All of that white, even as far as you could see out that way, you see all that white. Looks like little snow clusters. That is all Alice clover.
Why can't it be Charlie? Why's it gotta be
That's
Alice?
what it's called. It's called Alice clover.
And see that she has spread it out so much.
Yeah, we literally, when we first started, it was just in this patch right here in the front.
Yep. And we let it go to seed, and Dessa came out here and just started collecting
She
the
starts
seed
grabbing
heads,
the heads, and she
and she just started walking and
yeah.
spreading it. Well, by doing that, the clover came up and basically took over.
Yeah.
And so there was not a lot of space for that stinging nettle or Mary Jane nettle, whatever it's called.
Horse nettle.
Horse nettle or the thistle
Or the
to really
thistle.
be able to germinate and take over. Basically, the clover has choked it out.
And we're okay with that because it's good for the cows.
Yeah, because that whole area over there used to be nothing but thistle.
Yeah. And
now
now there's two plants. I don't know. Let's see if we can show you. There's two plants. There's one right there sticking up, and then there's one right there. So there's just two plants now. Before we had a lot more, but this is the one that's still a problem. You see it with the little flowers? Those flowers eventually turn into little berries. They're like a yellow orangish color. So now, one thing to keep in mind, so like with your pasture management, if you don't have a whole lot of grass and you do like how we did when we were in Grovetown, we thought, well, if it's green, it's good for them. And we didn't know anything about nightshades or anything like that. And so we didn't supplement them with anything else. One thing about cows that we've learned is that they know what's good for them and they know what's not. And as long as they have a lot of options of the good stuff, they'll leave the other stuff alone. They won't mess with it unless it's their last resort. So that's the big thing that we learned is don't stress out about, the nightshades or anything if it's just a little patch. But if it's your entire pasture, that's when you need to start worrying.
Now, nightshade is a plant family that has like potatoes, tomatoes, that horse nettle. Those things are part of that nightshade family, and those are poisonous to plant. Well, really, just about poisonous to everything.
Yeah,
So,
in large quantities.
We, as human beings, we can eat tomatoes and potatoes because we can digest it and handle it. Now, if you sat down in one sitting and was able to eat like a tractor trailer load of tomatoes, how good would that be? A tractor trailer load of tomato sandwiches. I'm in heaven.
No.
Then
Hey,
it would kill
Two
you.
Family. I hate that we have a thistle that has a white flower and then it produces a purple flower. Yeah, but believe it or not, that's called milk thistle. And it does have some, I'm pretty sure it has some medicinal qualities. Just have to look it up. But at the end of the day, it's not necessarily a good thing for the cows to have. So, but again, like I said, if it's one or two plants, it's not a big deal. But if it's your entire pasture, then you got to start to worry.
Yep.
So, looks like all of the dewberry died back. Up
Yeah,
there.
I've been cutting it back.
Yeah.
That's just too close.
It's too
to
close
the
to the house.
Too close.
You got a trail? Huh. How big is your land? 21 acres. So,
I still say that's a spring down there.
so see if you can see this. But there's a trail right there. And that's actually an area that's a game trail.
That's probably where
See how
spider
clear it
pig
is
comes.
right there? So,
Probably
I
where
have a
spider
couple
pig
mad
comes in.
ponies. They love eating the thistles. Yeah, I mean, again, a little bit is okay. It's when you eat a bunch of it that it's a problem. So, and that was our mistake when we were first, you know, when we were first doing all this cow stuff. We didn't know any better, and so we thought, well, if it's green, it's okay. And they ate a lot of it, and we didn't, check this out. Aww.
That's a pig in a blanket.
There's two girls and the guy's on the end. How does that work? Would have thought he'd want to be in the middle. Alright. So we're just about back.
We basically are back.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys, don't forget to email us about Memorial Day weekend. If you can make it, come
Hey,
on.
Professor.
We are going to have a really good time. And she just keeps putting ducks
She
in.
keeps putting ducks in there. We need to stop her. That's Steeler in there. Why is Steeler in there now?
No, that's not Steeler.
The heck it's not.
There's Steeler.
No. Steeler is the one in there. Trying to get out. Steeler, why are you in here?
That's not Steeler.
Bet.
That's Steeler.
No, dear, that is not. That's his baby. Steeler, what are you doing in here? Why does Ladessa have you in here?
I guess she wants to make more Steelers.
Apparently. Because that's nothing but girls.
Yep.
And Steeler. Steeler, you living the life. You done take all the girls. But that's not going to last long. He's trying to climb up it a minute ago. She done put all the chickens up and everything.
Well, there is a storm coming.
That's one thing about Ladessa we don't have to check behind her on. She is all about some chickens and some eggs. So she absolutely loves the chickens.
Yep.
Do you still need me to email you? If you will, please, just so that I can put it all together. So why is he called Steeler? Well, when we first got him, we had goats and a cow. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, a cow. 2 cows maybe.
No, we just had
Cow and a calf.
we had the 4 goats because we had the minis.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had we had T-Bone, and we had the pony.
Yeah. We had a lot of animals, and he was like one of the only birds. And he decided that whenever the feed came out.
Right. Well, we got to preface this with Ladessa was watching Dora.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dora the Explorer. She was all about some Dora the Explorer.
Yeah. Swipe or no swiping.
Swipe or no swiping.
Mm-hmm.
And so he went from she was calling him Swiper, and then changed it to Steeler.
Because he kept stealing everybody's food.
Feed.
So he's not Steeler like a Pittsburgh Steeler, S-T-E-E-L. It's S-T-E-A-L-E-R, like he steals everybody's food. Because
Like a thief in the
legit,
night.
he does.
Like,
he would bully everybody and
How
take
you
everybody.
stole my heart.
So, okay, so real quick, so that y'all, I wonder if y'all could see this. So, do you see this rooster? He has made friends with all of the pigs. Now, he is not contained in here. Like, he has his flight feathers. He can do whatever he wants and leave whenever he wants. But apparently, he is taking it upon himself to be the head honcho, I guess. He thinks he's ruling this roost in here.
He's acting like he's the bodyguard.
Yeah, and they leave him alone. They don't mess with him at all.
But I mean, from a chicken standpoint, that's a pretty smart move.
We got more piggies right
Because
now.
they're in here, they're rooting stuff up, and so they're also turning over roly-polies and different kinds of bugs that they necessarily don't want to eat, but he will.
Yeah.
So the interesting part is going to be is if he follows when we move him.
Yeah, when we move everybody, I'm wondering.
Because we're moving them tomorrow.
Hello, Heaven's Gate. Yeah, so they're going to be moved tomorrow. And we're just going to move them over here to this green patch. So he has staff. Oh, that's funny right there. But yeah, he has found his people. Thank you, April. All right, y'all. Well, that's it.
Yeah, we can't show them anything else because what else is left is for Wednesday's video for the garden tour. So I hope you guys are just as excited as we are about catching that first swarm. And now the work begins on trying to figure out where we're going to put our beehives.
Where do we have to put them? Yep.
So we're going to narrow it down to about 3 places. And then we're going to do a video.
See what everybody thinks.
And then we want your opinion on which one of the 3 places to put them.
Sounds good.
Yep. So like to try to get that out by this weekend, but we got company coming. Blaze's future wife is coming here. So she's coming to visit all the way from Texas. That was a very...
Oh, look at. He's getting up in the tree.
Yeah.
What the crap?
He's a stupid chicken. And so I have to go pick her up at the airport tomorrow. And she'll be here Memorial Day weekend. Mm-hmm. And so we'll see. She's been a follower of the channel. We've been talking with her and her parents and things for 3 years now? 4 years?
Yeah, something like that.
And all started over an Instagram post. So,
oops.
But hopefully that video will be out this week, Sunday by the latest. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And so you guys be ready to vote on that. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I'll probably do a vlog real quick tomorrow. No. Robin's got a really awesome video coming out tomorrow. She did a really good job, and it's packed full of a lot of great information. And that's all I'm gonna say. So y'all be looking for that one to come out tomorrow, 7 p.m. because it's already been filmed. Most of it has. I'm doing the editing process, so it's gonna be good. She did a really good job with this one. So we'll see you guys live again on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Mm-hmm. Thanks for coming by and sharing our excitement with the bee swarm. Remember, be kind to one another. You don't know what that person's going through. And remember, if you're in the Big Bear Nation Facebook group, look at that post I made today. This is why I say this. Recycle, reuse, repurpose. Keep that stuff out of the landfill. That gives our wildlife a chance.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.